Hey, federal employees. So I've been getting some questions. Hey, what just happened with an inspector general? Why should every federal employee care? Please double tap to help get this out and watch to the end. So the short version is on October 15th, a few days ago, the White House removed Parisa Salehi. My apologies, I might have gotten that wrong, but she was a Senate confirmed inspector general at the Export Import Bank. Under federal law, if you fire past IG, you have to tell Congress 30 days in advance and give a detailed case specific reason. That didn't happen. Even Senator Chuck Grassley, longtime IG defender, called out the lack of notice and rationale. And no, when I say IG, I don't mean Instagram, though the story has plenty of drama. Like my bad joke. Anyway, here's why it matters to you on the inside. By statute, IGs are independent watchdogs who protect the mission and the merit system, rooting out waste, fraud, abuse, and retaliation. They're the folks who help keep hotlines open, publish audits you cite in your memos, and they investigate when your chain of command won't fix a problem. If you weaken them, you don't just clip a press office, you cut the safety net around procedures, grants, workplace rights, and national security compliance. We all agree fighting waste, fraud, and abuse is something to do. Why gut the IGs? Well, context from this year in January, the administration removed at least 17 inspector generals at once without the required advance notice to Congress. Federal judge later said it was unlawful, but declined to reinstate them because the court couldn't find the kind of irreparable harm that would justify the remedies. They just had to give 30 days notice. By this time, they could fire them because the president, again, could redo the removals with proper notice. That legal posture tells you two things. The 30-day notice rule with a substantive rationale is real, and oversight independence is only as strong as the willingness to follow the law, especially by the administration. Meanwhile, the finding wasn't a portion for the IG community's general coordinating body, the Council of the Inspectors General on Integrity and Efficiency. So parts of that shared web platform went dark. That means some OIG report libraries and whistleblower intake paths have been disrupted or limited. If you've ever told a colleague, file with the IG, you can see the downstream risk when the infrastructure wobbles. At Defense, Secretary Hegseth has pushed changes to the military IG processes, even as the DoD IG evaluates his own use of Signal in the Yemen operation chat. So you don't need to take a side to see a pattern here. Fewer independent referees, more pressure on the complaint pipeline, and more uncertainty for employees who want to do the right thing. So we want to hear from you. Do inspector generals serve a role in your world, or are they a speed bump? Have you ever used an IG hotline? Again, probably don't necessarily want to disclose that here unless you're completely protected. But how does this wave of removals make you more or less likely to report misconduct? Are you concerned about the message sends out to career staff speaking up? What does this mean for American public trust and for fraud, waste, and abuse? And if the law says 30-day notice with reasons, should agencies and employees expect the same kind of procedural fairness that we're all held to? If you want more straight statute-based updates for federal employees with, the occasionally really bad joke, feel free to stick around because we've got that. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Take care and have a great day.